Hello everybody, this will be my second video inspired by Corey and his video making genius. So today was particularly long. Not long in the sense like it was difficult, just like long time wise. The beginning of my day I have political science. And then after that, I have cultural diversity. The only problem is that there's like a 4-hour time space in between that. And I don't know what to do in between that time. I guess I could study, which I did. I read 2 of the chapters before people started to randomly visit me inside the class. Probably because I was texting them and then messaging them on Facebook, telling them to come visit me because I was bored. Which, that was a good idea. It was fun. I had a good time. And then, cultural diversity final today, which, it was okay. It went okay. The essay questions kind of threw me for a loop, but that's just because I don't remember learning them. But in the end, I found the answers for them in the book, which we're allowed to use for the final, which, can't complain about that. But after that, I got home, and I walked in the door. I don't know why, I was kind of frustrated. I think I was just overly tired just from the whole day and waking up early for school. I got home and found my dog, who ate all the cat food, the wet, dry cat food. I don't know what to do about that. So I just cleaned it up and put more food in the cat's bowl and got over it. And then I went around, did some things, and I decided to take a nap. I think I deserved a good night's sleep. Or a good day's nap. Yes. And so I'm sleeping and I have this really weird, crazy nap dream. And it was... Usually I can pick apart the symbolism in the dreams and figure out what it means. But this dream had too many different aspects of it. There were too many different pieces to the whole point of the dream, and in the end it just didn't make any sense and it threw me for a loop. But basically, I'm heading to school. The beginning's the part that mainly confused me because it had nothing to do with the rest of the dream. But I was heading to school, I'm driving, and I blink, and I'm in this general store or a gas station, and I'm walking up and down the aisle looking for an item that I have no idea what it was, and then suddenly a woman taps me on the shoulder, and she goes, "Hey, I remember you. Do you remember me?" And I look at her for a little bit, and I go, "I'm sorry, I don't remember you." And she gets highly offended by this, and she kind of pushes me aside, and she walks out. Well, I'm following her out with my eyes, and when she gets out of my line of sight, I turn back around, and suddenly there are like 4 friends around me, and I kind of just like blow it off. I'm like, maybe she had me confused. I don't know what it was about. And all that, and I blink, and I'm at school. I'm in the classroom where my human services classes are. So I'm there, and I look to my left, and Timmy's sitting there. My little brother. He's sitting there next to me. And it was just random, and I didn't think anything odd about it. And I blinked again, and suddenly me and him are both outside, sitting at this picnic table, which there are no picnic tables at school. So I was confused about that when I analyzed the dream. And on the table, all of my books where my classes were laid out, including stuff that I carry with me, like my wallet and my glasses, my keys, my iPhone, stuff like that. And he says he has to leave and he has to go to the bathroom, which he went to the restrooms, which were out in the parking lot, and there are none of those there either. So he gets to the restroom, and as soon as he walks in, it starts to rain, and I get in a hurry and I gather up all the stuff on the table and I get to the car. Well, once I got to the car, I immediately became panicked over not being able to find him. And I was really concerned. And then suddenly I'm driving down this road going, I will find him, I will find him. And then before I knew it, I blinked again and I was standing in front of this odd big lady holding a clipboard, writing on the clipboard. And I asked her if she had seen my little brother. And she nods and looks at me, and then I look around and he's standing to my left again. And I just thought that was weird. And next thing I know, me and him are looking for my car and we can't find it. I'm afraid it got towed because I parked in a handicapped parking spot in the front. Well, I blink again, and me and Timmy are in this tree looking around the parking lot for my car. And Timmy taps me on the shoulder and he points out where the car was. And we jump out of the tree to see where it was, and we go over there and there's a woman from my class in my car. When we get there, she gets out of the car and she goes, "Hey, I found this. I wanted to make sure that you got it again." And she just disappears out of my view. Timmy gets in the car and he's sitting in the passenger seat. And then I get in the car, and when I slam the door shut, I wake up. And I'm boggled. I'm baffled by this dream. Above all, I'm confused. I don't know what it means. I mean, I can pick apart certain symbols out of it. I'm not exactly sure what it all means together, if anything at all. It could just be a random assortment of my subconscious gathering details of my day without me realizing it. I'm not exactly sure. So if anybody has like any information that could possibly be helpful, you should post it in the comments below. I'm hoping this time people can actually hear me over the roar of my computer working. So, yeah, this is the end. Bye.